go. They almost have their attack upgrade, I believe. They do have their speed up, and I'm rallying units to the middle, continuing to inject, and he shoos them away with some marauders and some marines. He even puts down a missile turret, so he's expecting mutas to come in there and try to harass. Meanwhile, I'm macroing up, putting down my third hatchery here, and I really just want this for the gas because I already have the high yield. And Hachi, I will pay you later. Thank you, I am the man. So a lot of Zerglings, a lot of Mutalisks. You can tell I'm going a Zergling Muta build against Terran. Very good, nice for establishing map control, and that will allow me to expand all over the map if I choose. Terran moving out, my attack 1 is ready, so that is great. Some more Mutas reinforcing, lots of Zerglings, lots of Mutas. He stim packs, but he doesn't have anything to heal them, no medevacs, and so I will take out this army. He is able to focus down 5 out of 6 of my Mutas, but the Lings overrun them with their speed and their 1 attack upgrade. So looking very good for me. My third base will kind of hopefully seal the deal, but I'm going to continue to try to bust down these rocks and take down his natural expansion, or rather his kind of like island natural expansion. I'm not sure what you would call that. Infestation pit is down and a hive already going up just 11 minutes into the game, so I'm going for very fast broodlords or ultralisks. I can't even say that without laughing. My third base being saturated here, 2 drones immediately going on the gas because my minerals are fine. If we look at the income tab, I'm still quite a bit ahead despite the Terran player having mules. Once I get this saturated, I will be in a very comfortable position. I'm already feeling pretty good. Zerglings coming in here, trying to surround, don't quite have the count, and he is going to fend this off pretty easily, especially with that bunker. Muta needs to get out of there. No, it dies. Continuing to rally to the middle, maintaining map control over this entire left side of the map. Overlord needs to start pooping some creep on that high yield so he can't get this, but I have this scouted out, plenty of forces in the middle. Could stand to put a Zergling on the tower. Am I going to do that now? Nope, looks like I just run him back. But I've got this gas running and just a couple drones. Hive has been completed, and look at this, I've got my Greater Spire coming up. So this Terran is playing scared. He is just sticking inside of his base with 2 bases compared to my 3 with the high yield. And let's see how many drones I have on there. What did I say? 13 to 16? I have 14 drones here, so I could probably have 1 or 2 more. If you look at this mineral patch, you'll notice there is a little bit of dead time where there is no mining going on. So that's where you could stand to have that extra 1 or 2 drones. Some decent saturation going down at my third expansion and some corruptors coming out. I'm going to bring some Mutalisks down to the bottom to try to do a little bit of harassing. I haven't actually done that despite the mobility of this unit. And some Marines I just kind of run into, and I'm going to choose not to engage. I don't need to try any tricky harassing right now. I almost have Broodlords. Greater Spire is completed, researching armor, and upgrading to Broodlords. So heavy macro game. And Mutalisks coming to this eastern position. I'm not sure why I did that, but apparently I'm map hacking because I noticed he put down 2 bunkers right away, and this force is going to try to kill my Overlord. Not too many Marines. There's the rest of his Marines. He needs a lot of Marines to deal with my Mutalisks. He's got 1 attack upgrade on those Marines. My Zerglings are currently at 1-0 still, but I've got my Broodlords morphed in, and you can tell it's just a matter of time. Broodlords cannot be beat by any ground unit, except for maybe Blink Stalkers, but still, it's tough. If you have no support for your Broodlords, you shouldn't be sending them out anyway, and Blink Stalkers just will not destroy Broodlords when you have Lings all around, or even Roaches or Hydras or something like that. So you really just gotta go air with Broodlords to be cost effective at all. Although Blink Stalkers, you know, they do okay against them. His first couple medevacs have been complete, and he has to wait for all that creep to clear out from the Overlord before he can land it. And there it goes. And a very few Terrans actually make use of the sensor tower, but he's one of them, so he's got a sensor tower there. I thought he had a sensor tower somewhere else, but maybe I destroyed it. There it is. And I'm rallying my men up here, waiting for my slow, fat Broodlords. I have 7 of them. That is a huge amount of Broodlords. They are each very expensive. My income is just now about becoming even with him, just because he put down this natural, but you'll notice I have a 4th base up already, and here we go, Broodlords supporting my Lings and Mutas, going in for a very big battle. I don't want to get my Zerglings too far ahead. I want to keep my Broodlords in there bombing down, And so I'm going to wait for him to move up. Now I'm going to go with my Zerglings. He kills one Broodlord, two Broodlords. He focuses those down very fast, but my Zerglings are doing quite a bit of damage as well as the Broodlings. So that's what you have to do against Broodlings. You have to micro and not just focus the Broodlings, but I just have too many Zerglings and Mutas supporting, and 7 Broodlords was a lot. He was only able to kill 2. I have an armor upgrade, 3 armor against 7 attacks, so his Marines only do 4 damage a pop. He's trying to focus that one down, but he's just not doing enough damage before my Zerglings go in there, and my Mutalisks as well. His base is not going to stay alive much longer. Look at this, continuing to macro up, continuing to produce Broodlords, 4th base up. I don't actually transfer any men on gas, but it doesn't matter. His planetary fortress is dead. He just has about 8 Marines left. My Broodlords cannot be stopped. And this is where the frustration of fighting against this unit comes out. He just can't believe the Zerg vs Terran matchup, and you'll see that in the chat here in a second. More Zerglings swarming in. And I do not blame him for being frustrated like this. I've lost several matches where I don't think there was anything else I could have done, but it's just kind of the state of mind you're in. There's a lot you could have done, but you're just frustrated because you lost the game or you made a bad mistake. And he's saying he attacked early and I was able to defend it even though I expanded early, and you know, you guys saw the attack. It was very, very small. I needed about 15 Zerglings to actually deal with it, and I'm telling him, yeah, that wasn't very much. And I don't think he knew that I had the high yield, or this, I don't know. He doesn't like the matchup. I had expanded early, out-macroed him, and just my unit composition was better that game. The early Broodlords won it for me. But there you go, guys, a Zerg vs Terran match, and thanks for watching.